Hi viewers, in this video I am going to share with you some very useful functions of some product, and we will also compare that with some ifs, that wherever some ifs can't do the relevant functions, so we can use some product. We can use this some product for multiple purposes. It's a very simple and easy formula that you can use. For example, in this first simple example, I am going to tell you that if you have such type of information data, where if you have a dashboard and you want to use a specific list of items, and there you get the quantity and the revenue, so you can do that with some product also and some ifs also. Even if you don't have this revenue column, so you can still extract the revenue information with these two columns with some product. Similarly, I will also share with you that if you have a such type of database where you want the search to be done by item, year, month, region, and then you see the quantity and the revenue. So all search your data by multiple columns. This sum product will also help us if we want item A, B, C on different items. For example, not only one item. If I select two, three items, and it gives me the relevant quantity and the revenue and the information. So how we can do that? And this cannot be done with SUMIFS. And similarly, if you want to do your analysis by date range, if you select a specific start date and end date, and this quantity and revenue should be available to you, so how you can do that? How we can extract a simple summary about all items, not just the selected item, about all our items, how we can have a summary table with quantity, sold, profit, if I select a specific date range or a month, and how we can extract from those items the top 5, top 3, top 10 performer as per revenue, or bottom 2, bottom 3, bottom 5 as per revenue, the progress of best selling and the worst, so you can extract that also. So let's start, and we will have a lot of fun in this tutorial. So we will be covering all these different topics in this series of some product and some if. Because I do not want to make these videos lengthy, so I will be covering all these sessions. But if not, so then the playlist for some product versus some if will be available, and all these sessions will be added there. In some places we are stuck with some ifs which can't do some of the calculation for us, so there we can use some product. Now the first example is very simple. Here we have, for example, a table. These are items, quantity, sold, revenue. So what is revenue? Revenue simply comes from quantity multiply this multiplication sign by this. So simple, we get here the revenue. Some product, if you want to count some. So now if I have this table and I want a total here, so I just use a sum formula where I just say sum, small bracket, and I range the relevant column, and that's it. But I can do this. The first simple example I am going to show you, the sum, I can do this with some product also. Even if I don't have this revenue column, this quantity multiply by sold, even then I can obtain all this information with some product here in the last. For that, for some, what I did, first I multiplied quantity with the sold and generated another column with revenue. Then I applied a sum formula on that column. If I want to obtain the total revenue from these two columns without using this column, so the simple formula here, how we can use the sum product in the most simple way. The first one, sum product, small bracket. Here what I need the total of quantity and sold to be multiplied. So this is my quantity column. I have selected this, and then I will close the. Now what I need to do? I need the multiplication sign. So I have that. Now small bracket again, and I will just range this whole column, and small bracket close and end. Now you see it's giving me information like this. There is an error. In some product, the small brackets play a very important role. You have to be very careful. So here if you see, here I have started this with the one bracket only and closed it and then started again and closed it. So I have used two columns. So in the start, I will use a separate small bracket for this one and then a separate small brackets here. And now this small bracket should be closed here again. So now I will not have that error. I did that just to show you that sometime we miss these brackets. Now here you see sum product. So this bracket is for this whole formula. Now this one is only for ranging this column and this one is only for ranging this column, and then I am using this bracket. So here you see I have a sum product even if I don't have this column, no issue. I will have a sum product here. I can obtain that. It's ranging this column and then this and multiplying each one with each other. Each cell is multiplied with the next one with this multiplication sign, and it's giving you the sum product. So this is the very basic example. Now there are some more advanced examples. For example, if I have a dashboard or a search area like this, and there if I want to select an item from this drop down, so I should have here the quantity and the revenue that I am gaining from that specific product. If you are using it like this or this ways, so that depends. But simply, so this first example I am going to show you how you can obtain this information with some product. You can obtain this with SUMIFS also, but I will explain where you cannot use SUMIFS. So now if I need this one, so here the sum product function is simple. I need quantity against an item. So I will use sum product small bracket and once again small bracket. As I told you, this small bracket is for the whole formula, so it should be here. But now whenever I am using any array, so I will be using a separate parenthesis and small brackets. Now in this bracket, I need a sum product of items, so I will select the items and then I will say is equal to, if this item is equal to this one, and then small bracket close. This is my first array. Now, do I need another condition? Yes, I need. What? I want to multiply these items with quantity because I need a quantity here. So I will use the multiplication sign, small bracket, and here I will just range this quantity. Here I do not need is equal to because there was a text column in which I am giving a criteria. So I have used as equal to this and then just multiply this quantity against that item. Small bracket close and then again a small bracket close for this first small bracket and end. So here you see you have quantity now for B. Now here let's see. This is B, here is B. So there are two B's. This is 44 and this is 33. So 44 plus 33. Here you see in the formula, in the sum, 77, 77. So it's calculating all wherever it finds B. So it's multiplying and adding all those quantity and giving me a sum product. Even if I have used a multiply sign, but it's not doing it like that. It's considering all these items by one, and here whenever a quantity matches that specific item, so it's just adding it. Therefore it's sum product. It's summing the product. The simple formula I used, first I ranged the column that you want against a specific criteria. I ranged that, then I used is equal to and ranged that specific item that is in my drop down. Now I just use a multiply sign and then what I need here? I need here quantity, so I just range the quantity column and here I am. Now if you want to do this with some if, so simple, you will have to use some ifs small bracket. Now for SUMIFS, first you need to add the range of the sum which you want to sum. So first we will range quantity. Now after comma I will give the criteria. In the criteria range, where is the criteria range? Where is this criteria available? Here in the item. So I will range that item. Now after comma, what is my criteria? Criteria is this one. For the sum, I do not need any criteria, so I just add that, and here in the item I need a criteria, and I will just close 77. Now if I change this item to C, so here also you see, here also. Now here the SUMIFS and the sum product are giving me the same information. But there are places where SUMIFS would not do that. Now revenue, I need same information against a specific item here, the revenue column. So that's simple. I will just copy this whole formula as I told you in the previous video also. When you are using the same formula somewhere else, so you have to copy this along with the is equal to from the formula bar and paste it here and then press F2, open it. And here I need what? I need revenue. So what I will do, I will just drag this column to the revenue column and end. So here it says that against this C item, you have 3040 revenue. Let's see. This is C, this is C, and this is C. Now let's see the revenue. This one, and this one, and here you see here 3040 and 3040. Now if I want to do this with some ifs, so same formula I can use, copy, paste, and here also I will just drag the quantity column to the revenue. So we are on the same page until now. But in the sum product, if you don't have this revenue column, so then you need to do it like this. If you don't have this column, so multiply by quantity, close in the bracket, then multiply by small bracket sold, and then small bracket close and small bracket close and end. So you see the same information. If you don't have this column, so you just drag this one and close it in the parenthesis and then use the multiplication sign in this one. So this sum product is basically very dynamic and it gives you information from everywhere. We can do it even if we don't have this revenue column, without revenue column also. And if you do not want to use the multiply sign, for example, here you do not want to use this multiply, just use comma. And here also you just use comma. Now it won't give me any information. I am not using that multiply. But then this sum product has one ability. Here in the start after the first bracket, you need double negative. And then it would give you. What is this double negative? It's converting these with 1 and 0. Whichever is true, so that it is multiplying with these quantity and sold. So that's why you need then these double negative. If you don't want to use double negative, then you will have to use after every bracket the multiplication sign. Or if you don't want to use that, you just want to use commas. So you just use commas, but in the start you need to use double negative. In next video, I am going to share with you the more complex use of some product. So stay tuned, and the link of the next video is also given in the description. If you visit my channel, I have organized all these sessions very carefully. You will see these playlists. If you want to learn Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, MS Word and Mail Merge, then other tricks of the Microsoft Excel and other softwares, other learning tips, how to prepare yourself for interviews, these other playlist of learning online data collection, Kobo, MS Form, Google Form for collecting online data, data analytics, project management series is there is a playlist for MS Excel beginners also, Windows, and all these playlists, single playlists are also available. So you can benefit from all these sessions, which are free of cost, and you just open it and watch them and learn and improve your productivity. There are these beautifully designed PowerPoint presentations, how to make these PowerPoint presentation, and every video has a detailed step-by-step tutorial. So visit my channel, subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Comment is very important for me, because if you comment a video, so I can improve these videos more. Whatever question you have, so you can ask, and this will be good for the channel also, and learn and improve your productivity. Thank you.